in last week's GarageBand Weekly, I recorded an 8-bar song and I asked you, the viewing audience, what sort of song I should create. You said metal, so I said sure. So I threw the challenge out there to you folks. Here it is on my iPad. So this is the track that I created here in GarageBand iOS, and I threw the challenge out to you folks to say, why don't you create your own 8-bar song? And that's what you did. So here it is. Here's the 8-bar challenge. So you can jump over to slaps.com. You can join up for free. You can use your DistroKid account if you're already a DistroKid member, or you can join slaps.com for free. And even though, I said, let's do this within the week, if you're only catching up now, continue creating these, because as you can see, folks are already in here. We've got 22 members already in there. 18 folks have shared. We've had over nearly 1,500 individual track plays of these songs already. So if you're watching this, it is not too late. Create your own 8-bar track. And by the way, it's 8 bars and 8 tracks. So that's the limitations. We wanted to give folks some limitations to do that. The first cab off the rank is our own Mr. Dan Ekberg, who had a track called Euphoria Strain. Very, very cool there, Dan Ekberg. Mark Bro has got a submission here all the way from Canada, and he's got a track called Serengeti. He says, quick thing I recorded and mastered today. 8 bars of fun for sure.
As I was watching the sunset over the Serengeti, I was amazed, taken by its beauty. Didn't notice the lion coming from behind. He had a wonderful meal, didn't cost him a dime.
That is outstanding, Mark. Andy Goldsby. Now, this is one that I was mentioning before. So about this track, Andy said, saw Pete's post on the old Bookface and thought I'd use a well-earned lunch hour to cobble this together and join in. That is cool. That is very, very cool. Next up, we have Mike, MJ Music, someone I'm not super familiar with, but welcome. Welcome to the 8-bar challenge, Mike.
I want your love now, give me your love, baby. I want your love now, give me your love, baby. I want your love now, give me your love, baby. I want your love now, give me your love.
How cool was that? No, that is an earworm. That is a jam. All right, this is Glumik kicking off. It says, my attempt at the 8-bar challenge. Been struggling to get a full song recorded on GarageBand, but this challenge gave me the kick up the backside I needed to get something done. That's what we like to hear. That's exactly what we want to hear. Again, I think there's something about doing 8 bars that lets you experiment with some interesting rhythms. Like you're not just set in the the 4/4 or the 4 on the floor or the just All right, let's go to Frank. What's Frank got for us? He says, "Here's my track for the 8-bar challenge. A man of few words." I love it. All right, Matteo Napolitano is one of my favorite names to say, as you know, if you listen to Your Music Live. you're probably underestimating exactly how hard it is to get some of those bends that just, especially when you've got multiple guitars and you're trying to do bends. It can be really hard to actually get them to sound right. If you're you're trying to bring things in at the same time, you can sometimes get some really crunchy, out of tune bits. So to do that, to have multiple guitars and to be able to do that, yeah, Mateo is definitely sitting right in the pocket. This is our friend Jerry Gomes, who's got a submission here. He says, hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome to the Pete Johns 8-Bar Challenge. It seems it's over before it's begun. Have fun, everyone.
It does seem it's over before it's begun. Oh, that's so cool, Cherry. I like it. Rip-off concerto in B minor. What's Rachmaninoff got to do? His song is public domain. Also, he's been dead for over 70 years, so I've got that going too. Love it.
I search the public domain where I know I won't get sued. And I'm ripping off Rachmaninoff because there's nothing he can't do.
That is outstanding. That is nothing like what I thought it would be. This is one that's probably the most intriguing. As I was scrolling through these before, I was super intrigued by what Goat Trauma was going to be all about. I love when folks are not afraid to have a bass guitar that goes up the neck. And I did take a quick sneak peek listen to this one, and it sounds chaotic, which is exactly what I would expect from Jade Star. So let's hit play on tape here and take a listen to this one, shall we?
Well, I woke up with 8 bars. Needed somewhere to put them.
Was that legitimately 8 different bars in 8 different styles? Let's take a listen to this, shall we? What's Thomas going to do? I've got no idea. Like, Thomas goes all over. It's probably going to be heavy. It's probably going to rock. Let's press play on tape. Joey Cyclone sounds like he should be playing with Johnny Rainbow, that Greg Brady character that he had back in the Brady Bunch. So let's see what Joey Cyclone found and what he created in his track.
What if everyone cried at the same time? What if everyone cried?
It would get really wet. Keanu, our friend from way out west, where the rain don't fall.
You don't know me. My story is my own, don't judge me.
Is that a bit of an ABBA, like that synth string break? So like, money, 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 na, 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 na. Hub says, boom. It's the 8-bar challenge. 8-bar challenge via Pete Johns. About an hour spent on drums, another hour on guitar and bass tops, a verse and a chorus. How has Gary Hub snuck a verse and a chorus into his 8-bar mix here? Every kick and every snare is perfectly placed and perfectly processed. 18 tracks, 18 folks participated in the 8-bar challenge. Don't forget, if you know what, if you're going to do it, if you're watching this show, if you're watching on the replay and you're like, man, I missed out, submit your track. Because what we'll do is we'll go back next week, and if there's any more than 18 there, we'll do this as a little like sub-segment for the next few weeks. If anyone wants to submit one, and you're not quite ready to do a whole track or get something on the Your Music live show, let's just see what folks can do.